Hey, I'm Sai, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to answer a question I get asked a lot. Sai, how do you store your minifigures? I'll show you how. So this is what I store the minifigures in. They are minifigure display cases. They're made of plastic. They're see-through in the front and see-through on the back and on the sides. And let's have a better look at them. To get a good view of your minifigure from the front, so you're able to see their torsos, their leg prints, any kind of detail on the minifigure, you're guaranteed to see them. You can put them anywhere you need to put them. So if you want to put them in say in a table or in a press or somewhere, you can just easily grab them because they actually detach, like they're not actually stuck in. So they've got like the kind of anti-stud, and they've got a stud on the top. Cool Lego printed on the top as well, embossed, I don't know, but anyway, there's the bottom level of these. So this one on the bottom is a it contains for 16 minifigures, whereas the top one that I just showed you, the black one, that only can hold 8, which is good because I mean some of the lighting's a bit bad there, but some of the, say, the what are they called, advent calendars, they have about 8 minifigures in them, and you could just take out the minifigures, pop the minifigures into these cases, and they look pretty cool. I'll show you the back now. Okay, so this is the back of the minifigure display cases, which is pretty cool. And I see the way you're actually able to get a good look at the backs of your minifigures, which is awesome because if somebody comes over to your house, you can just show them. You don't have to take the minifigure out. You can just show them the minifigure, and you don't have to get any of their fingerprints on the minifigures or anything like that. And the minifigures can stay in there. Your friends can pick up the minifigure display cases, have a look, and then pop them back. So that is what I use for my minifigures. We'll have a look at them from the front again. This is actually the packaging from one of the minifigure display cases that I recently unboxed on one of the live streams. So that is from the LEGO Batman movie. That one is one of the boxes that can hold 8 minifigures, which is pretty cool. Yay, go Batman! While I'm here, I may as well show you the rest of these minifigure display cases. This is one of the red ones that holds, as I say, 8 minifigures, and this is just a little view of some of my German collectible minifigures that I have. They're currently living in this red one. That's just a little view of them from the back. So as I say, you don't have to take out your minifigures, get smudges on them, or black Lego can actually scratch pretty easily, so they look pretty cool. And the rest of the guys are in a different minifigure case. And here we have some Batman minifigures for you Batman fans. And then on the back we have, you can't really see anything of those obviously because of the cape, but one of the ones you can see is pretty cool. Electro. That one there, that is the Batman that came fighting Superman, and he just has no armor on. I have my Simpsons series 1 in this yellow case, and as you notice, this is one of the older cases. It doesn't have a clear back to it, so if you want to have a look at your minifigure, you've got to take it out, and if you want to have a look at the back, you have to take it out, have a look at the back, and then put it back in. But I like these ones better because they have a little button where you press that, and then the front just opens. So I like that feature a lot. This is a black version of that yellow one, and this is housing Series 11 CMF, one of my favourite CMF series. Pretty cool. Again, no black, or it has a black background, black back on it, no clear back. So again, you have to take out your minifigure if you want to see what they look like from behind. But this one, this set and this box, I think are really, really cool. Now this is the best case that they have made for minifigures because the minifigures can actually stand up straight. You don't have to worry about the shape or size of any of the minifigures. I mean, even Marge Simpson here, she's able to stand up and you're actually able to display her properly. Plus, they open like that. So if you see Marge, she's standing up there properly, no problem to her at all. This flap here is it has a magnet in it, so it just clips, flaps, and it has a handle to carry as well. So this is one of my favourite. This is the best one they've done, hands down. It's the best one. They've got a cool little design in the back as well. if you can get your hands on these, grab them. They're quite expensive and they're a little bit rare at the moment as well. So obviously that's the Simpsons Series 2. So this is the first, one of the first minifigure display cases I got. These ones are pretty cool as well. They're not as good as the previous ones, but they have a plastic handle which moves. They have no clear back, obviously. The back has got a really cool design on it. So it's basically how a minifigure is made up, which is pretty cool. These ones here have a magnets, and that's a good way of getting at your minifigures too. So there are some Star Wars ones, Celebration, and then little droids on the bottom. But yeah, no, these ones are pretty cool. The ones before were way better. We'll take a look at another one of these ones. This is another one. It's the same as the one I just showed you, but this has some of the DC characters in it, and some Superman, so Clark, various different Superman minifigures, Wonder Woman, Batman, obviously, Superman's dad, The Flash, Aquaman, and Martian Manhunter. But I wanted this one out to show you that this one comes on a white plate. With these white plates, you pop on your minifigure and then it just slots in there. But the bad thing about these is, like, if you've got a cape, so this one isn't, but sometimes the cape could get crumpled if they're quite wide or whatever. And this Martian Manhunter has two parts to him, so, but luckily he didn't get any crumpling on his cape. So yeah, so I've got two more to show you. So what is this, I hear you ask? Well, this is a LEGO Friends minifigure display case. Well, I don't know if it was actually supposed to be a minifigure display case, but that's what I use it for. These are really good as well, and they were really, really inexpensive at one time. It has a Velcro fastener on the top, and then it just flaps down like this. And I have my minifigures in this one. So I'm going to have to pick you up here for a second, because it has like a little runway, and then you're able to have a look at your minifigures. So they actually fit in quite well, but you can't see the ones at the back, which is a little bit annoying. I'm just going to put the tripod down a little bit. So it's a little bit annoying that you can't actually get to see all of them. And then you have these drawers as well, which are a bit hard to open up, and I've had to put minifigures lying down in there as well. But all of the stands and accessories actually are in there. So yeah, that's a pretty handy one too. Hello, policeman. Well, this video is running away with itself. Okay, Si, what is that? Well, anyone who has as much Lego as I do, or maybe you do, you're going to need something like this, because your room won't hold all your Lego. Now, let's have a close look and see what it is. Okay, so I've taken the drawers out. So in this one I have some spare parts, some spare pieces, some animals, some torsos from the set, the Stranger Things set. Where did that get out of my head? But anyway, heads. So if you've got a lot of heads, this is a good way of storing your heads. Freaky and everything, but yeah, they are odd ways of storing your heads. But spare heads, minifigure heads, yeah, weird. This one I have more decapitated minifigures. I have them on these plates, so I'm able to get to them quickly. These are really handy for your Lego City, and you've got, they're not the proper cups. I made those cups. It's dead simple, just a little cylinder and a circular tile on top. But that's what they look like. Yeah, pretty cool. That's that one. And then here I have some fully built ones. I have a load of decorators and a mechanic, which are awesome. What's in the back? The back is just, oh yeah, I got a lot of these Lego printed torsos. Yeah, so that's a freaky drawer right there. So if you've made it this far in the video, congratulations, you get to see some really rare figures from the Chinese, one of the Chinese sets. Now I managed to pick all of these up from Bricks and Pieces, which is pretty cool. And I have the set unopened, so I don't have to open the set if I don't want to, but I will, because what's the point in keeping your set in a box if you're gonna buy it and use it? So they're all minifigures. There's some of them didn't have the hair available, so I'll pick up the hair eventually. But yeah, so oh yeah, more heads. They are freaky. And oh yeah, more torsos and some legs. Oh, those printed Chinese pieces as well. Pretty cool. And then I have some minifigures on base plates, as you can see there. A lot of minifigures on a lot of base plates. Obviously, I keep some on the shelves with the sets themselves. Big Bang Theory has some there. The train, and then the police station and stuff. That's a shelf you don't normally get to see. So there you are. This seems to be turned into a room tour. It's not. I'll do that separately. So there's one other place I keep minifigure heads, and that's not minifigure heads. This is a minifigure head. There's one other place I keep minifigures, and that is inside the head. So the storage head has minifigures, full to the brim. They've no homes. Some are older minifigures. Some are newer minifigures, like Rex and Crayon Face, and who else is there? So, but yeah, you get the idea. A mouse. But that's it. That is where I keep all my minifigures. If you've got any more questions for me, put it in the comment section below. Tell me where you keep your minifigures. Do you have boxes? You put them on shelves? Or what do you do? If you've got a LEGO channel, let me know. And if you've done a video on your minifigures, let me know and I'll come and have a look at it. I'm Si. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And I'll see you tomorrow.